What began as a single corner bar has become one of the most recognizable brands in the industry, receiving countless awards from both local and national media. It's the crab fry, the great atmosphere, and a varied menu that led ESPN to call Chickies and Pete's the best sports bar in America. Become part of the excitement. There's a Chickies and Pete's near you in the Delaware Valley and beyond.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see my kid?
Yeah!
Come on!
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family-owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com. It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Your actions in the stands impact participating students, including your child. Be respectful. Be supportive. Do your part in creating a positive and educational environment for everyone. To learn more, watch the Parent Seat video at the NFHS Learning Center.
Good afternoon and welcome to Rancocas Valley High School football. This, the first round of the Group 5 playoffs. Rancocas Valley hosting Hillsborough. My name's Tony Blum alongside Rancocas Valley Hall of Famer, running back, All-Stater, Sam Jenkins. And Sam, first game of the playoffs, always interesting to see how these two teams are going to perform.
Yeah, you know how they say it's always a second season, but that's more real for RV than ever with these players coming back from injury and them tightening things up last week. So they really are, in all intents and purposes, starting a new season.
So this is the Central Jersey Group 5 tournament. Taking a look at Hillsborough as they come in at 4-5. Number 5 seed, Hillsborough 4-5 on the season. Second year in a row they will face the Red Devils in the playoffs, having lost last year. On offense, they want to be balanced. They'll show multiple looks. Quarterback Kevin Kernana will not play in this game. He's injured, so he'll be replaced by Cooper Wright, who has played this season, so they're not just throwing him into the fire. And running back Andrew Schwartz has 1,031 yards and 12 touchdowns. Defensively, want to be aggressive. They want to disguise their looks. They'll go 7 or even 8 in the box to stop the run. They're not big, so they must tackle well. Keys on offense, ball security, need to limit negative plays and stay ahead of the sticks. Defensively, minimize the big plays of RV and get players to the ground. So, sounds pretty simple, but obviously that's why they play the games.
It sounds good. It sounds like a plan, but, it's not even a rivalry game. They did play last year, but they know what each other has. And, the coaches have their own scheme. And what I'm looking at, and we'll talk about it a little bit, Tony, is I'm looking at big plays this game. And I'm looking for a number of big plays, especially on the Rancocas Valley side, and some pressure on this quarterback that has some experience, but at the same time is not the starting quarterback if everybody was healthy.
No question about it. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs. We saw him getting ready for the game, pregame, and throwing the ball. Looks like he can throw it well. He has played, as we said, before. This is not something he's doing for the first time. Cooper Wright, who is the name of that quarterback, has 314 yards, 16 for 31, and 3 touchdowns. Now the number 4 seeded homestanding Rancocas Valley Red Devils. They snapped their 4-game losing streak last week against Lenape, and they will look to start the new season off with a win. On offense, they need to have consistent positive plays. They want 7 to 8 players to get involved in the offense, and they're fully capable of doing that. We see them substituting freely. They want to spread it around, and the wide receivers need to block downfield, according to Coach Lucas. Defensively, they need to stop the run. Their run fits are improving. We saw 3 or 4 games in a row where that was not good, but they're getting better at it. Can't let them get 5+ yards of play on the ground. If they do, Coach Lucas says, we will be in trouble. And we need to force them to fast pass, that is the football. Keys offensively, get everyone involved. No penalties. Had 9 last week, and as I was talking to Sam before we went on the air, for each penalty, Coach Lucas has the team run around the track. They did it 9 times last week in practice. Defensively, execute their run fits, make them go to the air so they can really unleash their pass rush, and that's something that they do very, very well.
They certainly do, and it might be a good thing they ran those 9 laps, because one name you're going to hear a lot today is going to be Andrew Schwartz. I like to call him like a little baby scatterboo. He is a 100% runner at all times. He's 2 steps from getting the ball. He's full speed. Going to see his little arms pumping and going downfield, and he's a tough kid. They also have a top receiver in number 6, Shane Garana, and they have the people they give the ball to, and they're not going to vary from their scheme that's given what success they've had this year. One thing coaches do at this time of the year is they worry about the offense and defense and scouting. And a lot of times special teams gets overlooked. So I want to keep an eye out on the special teams game today. Maybe a breakdown in punt protection, or maybe punt coverage or kickoff coverage.
Taking a look at the Central Jersey Group 5 tournament, of course, as we said, Hillsborough here at Rancocas Valley today. Also another game being played today will be Trenton and Sayreville. Last night, Washington Township, the number 1 seed, advanced, beating Howe 41-0, and they're the number 1 seed for a reason. And of course, Sayreville has advanced, beating Trenton last night. I misspoke, 30-0. The other game that's on tap today will be Old Bridge and Freehold Township. On the South Jersey side, Atlantic City scored 37 straight points after trailing 7-0. They advance. They will face Toms River North. Of course, Toms River North dominated Group 5 the last 3 years or so. Not quite as good this year. Other games that were played last night, Kingsway beat Eastern 23-14, and Southern knocked off Williamstown 36-3. So the South Jersey tournament set for next week's game. Some interesting games coming up. And of course, if Rancocas Valley were to win today, they would advance, and they would have to travel to Washington Township, a team that they faced earlier in this season and were handled convincingly by Washington Township, and they are, as they said, the number one seed for a reason. They just ran the ball very well against Rancocas Valley.
If there is something that's going to derail RV today, it might be looking, towards next week at Washington Township. But this team is nothing to be trifled with. They're going to have to take care of business today and make sure they do what they have to do. And if that's something that causes them issues, then they're going to have to work through that. But right now, they take care of business on the field right now. They'll be ready for Washington Township and give them the best game they can give them.
So you've obviously played in playoff football.
Mm-hmm.
So is there really a difference here in pro game? Well, it's a whole different intensity when you play in the playoffs. Was that the same in your experience?
There definitely is a little bit of more intensity, but surprisingly, it's not necessarily during the game because you're going to play hard no matter what you do. It's during the week of practice. You have a lot less goofing around, guys staying home, getting the rest, making sure they're getting the proper nutrition. Those where you see the differences, and you're like, all right, let me just sacrifice this week outside of football so I come to practice full strength.
So you can see the players out at center of the field. We're going to have the coin toss. So the visitors, Hillsborough, have won the toss. They have elected to defer.
Hillsborough has won the toss and has chosen to defer.
The two teams will now determine where they will receive and kick off from, and Rancocas Valley decides they're going to kick off from the left side, and it'll be Hillsborough receiving. I should say kicking off, I'm sorry. It'll be Rancocas Valley receiving to the left side, and Hillsborough will be kicking off. So we're just about set for the opening kickoff. We're waiting for the remainder of Rancocas Valley's team to come out. You can see on the right side of your screen they have this big inflatable helmet there, and that's where they come out of.
Yeah, it's a big time gift from former player. Spent a little time in the pros. He was generous enough to donate to RV.
Color Guard is making their way to the center of the field. Beautiful day compared to last night.
A little rough weather there, was it?
Yeah, Atlantic City, we did that game against Cherokee, and to say it was blustery would be an understatement. It was really tough to play in those conditions. If you ask coaches and probably players as well, rain or snow is one thing. Wind, that's the roughest thing to really play against.
That's a difference maker.
So Rancocas Valley is now on the field. Both teams on their respective sidelines. So we're just about set for the opening kickoff, and we'll step aside and be back right after this.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit NavigateAthletics.com to get your free consultation. That's NavigateAthletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School.
All right, back here at Bill Gordon Field on the campus of Rancocas Valley. We are just about set to get this one underway, and we will see the offense of Rancocas Valley immediately as they lost the toss Hillsborough decided to defer, and they will kick it off to Rancocas Valley. And you've watched some film on both these teams, so what do you expect after watching those films?
Well, I think outside of any catastrophic injuries or major mistakes, RV has the edge in terms of running. They have big play potential. I expect to see the ball being thrown downfield a little bit. Hillsborough has a really tough running back in Swartz, and I think when they get on offense, they're going to give RV a little bit of fits until they figure out what they're doing. I think it's important to keep an eye out on the special teams because it kind of gets lost in the sauce a little bit when you're in this playoff and you're trying to game plan. You expect to win maybe 1 or 2 games ahead. So it just seems important that the focus is still there on this third part of the football game.
Nick Schmidt set to kick it away. Birdsong back to receive it. Along the ground it goes, taken by one of the up people. Looking to circle the right side, breaks one tackle, still on his feet to the 40-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds. That's Hakeem Theresa.
They did a good job picking it up, getting to the sideline. That way if there's any loose handling of the ball, it goes out of bounds right there.
So they're going to mark the football at the 42-yard line. Really good field position to start off a drive. Quarterback Savion Adams, who missed 4 games. This is his 4th game back, and he's gotten better every week. Jameer Bellamy, their outstanding running back. Mickey McQueen is one wide receiver, Harrison the other, and they'll rotate a lot of players in at the skill position. Here's the toss. Cutting it back. Hemmed into the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple of yards. That was Birdsong on the toss to the left side.
Yeah, they did a good job of stretching it out, they being Hillsborough. Birdsong was trying to look for a little seam right here. You see as soon as he gets it, the entire Hillsborough defense is flying over there. They did a good job of stringing that out.
So you can see the mass substitutions at the skill positions already.
Yeah.
They just bring them in and take them out and bring them back in again. 2nd down and 12 from the 41-yard line. Bellamy in motion to the right side, and they flare it out to him, and it was incomplete. Interesting, Sam. We've talked about that in the past. Mm-hmm. I did ask Coach Lucas, you ever think about getting Bellamy more involved in the offense? As if I know anything, of course.
Right.
He says, well, we use him chipping a lot, but yeah, right there, got him involved early on.
Yeah, that play has to be more definitive. I mean, if that's a flare pattern is designed for you to lose a couple yards first and then start heading towards the line of scrimmage as you catch it. If you look at where he was aligned and where the ball went, it was just directly downhill, which brings you closer to the outside blocking over there. It doesn't give you a chance to make a play on the ball, make a play with the ball.
So they shift out of that tight formation, trips to the right side, slot to the left, empty backfield for Adams. Great protection, fires deep down the left side for McQueen. Off his fingertips, had a step or two at the 20, just could not secure it.
So there's a couple problems here. The ball is actually thrown inbounds, which is nice, and you have to determine how you're going to catch the ball. We're talking about receiver coaches talk about it all the time, pinkies in, pinkies out, whatever. He went up. He had his thumbs inside, trying to go up for it. He didn't jump to go get it, and it just came down and hit him right where you're supposed to be.
Hollander will kick it away. Shane Carrata will receive it. Bounces down at the 30-yard line. He's going to let it roll, and it gets a good roll inside the 10, heading for the left corner of the end zone, and they get there just in time. Carter downs it, and I know that you have some things to say about that.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, punt returning is super important. He probably would have been tough to catch in the air. I get that. But you have to get yourself in position to get it on one bounce. I mean, the one thing he did do good is get out of the way, but you see the difference. I mean, they're going to waste their stop of the RV's offense. Now they're going to start way back here. RV's going to try and put pressure on them, you know. Swartz is a tough runner, you know. He may break it, you know what's going to happen. But those type of things make the difference. Now, big special teams play doesn't mean a turnover. It means something like that. That's at least 20 5 yards further back than they would have been.
They need to go 99 yards. Cooper Wright is the quarterback. Give to the left side. Nothing really there.
But if you look at it, Tony, that was a single tackle by Dave Ogunsola, and you want to see group tackles. If you watch this play, as soon as they run this power right here, block down, they're coming through, kicking out, and it's one man on them. So that's concerning if you're looking at it from a defensive perspective.
Do give them an advance of a couple. 2nd down and 8 from the 3. Andrew Schwartz on the carry. He's their leading ball carrier, over 1,000 yards on the season. Gets the call again, pounds up the middle. They still can't bring him down.
Oh, he's tough.
you did, I think, describe him beautifully as a mini Scattaboo.
You know, I figured these Giants fans would understand that.
Yeah. You're talking to one of them.
I know.
So a pickup of, we'll say, 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and a short 5 for the Raiders. Backed up to start this game. Now off the right side, the give. Heading for the 1st down and picking it up on the carry.
Run by number 5, Jaden Carter is good enough.
Carter with the carry and the 1st down.
Carter doesn't have a ton of yards this year, but he has over a 10-yard average per carry. I mean, he seems to be able to make big plays once he gets the ball. And you can see right there, he certainly has talent.
Yeah, the coach said, Coach Carty said he's one of our best players. He plays offense and defense.
Which you know, is normal for your top players in high school nowadays. There's a lot of two-way players out there.
They'll now go to the spread, having gotten out from the shadow of their own goal line, and now the pass is complete.
That is not.
Was it knocked away, or penalty came in late, but did he secure it?
Yeah,
I think he did.
They're going to call contact to the head or something. But he spun around right as he was being tackled. So I don't think that should be a penalty.
Shane Curata with the reception. His brother is normally the starting quarterback. Matter of fact, his twin brother, but he's injured, will not play, and that's why Cooper Wright is getting the start here. Here comes the indication.
I'm not sure if the RV coaches disagree with that or not. I don't have any nonverbal information, but they're not happy with that.
Referee Scott Heiser makes the indication. The umpire is Justin Johnson. Tom Carr, the linesman. Ed O'Malley, the line judge. Field judge is Shakir Mismad. And side judge is Danielle Grady. Clock operator is Barry Giordano here in the booth.
As you saw in the replay, the receiver's head popped back, and that's what they're going to call because they think the crown of the head of the tackler popped the head back of the
Schwartz.
Of the offensive player. There's Schwartz.
Big hole to the right side. Another 1st down. Good blocking on the right side of that offensive line.
They certainly need to make the first adjustment, being RV's defensive line, because even when they made the tackle down there, you know, they're going to turn this into a 99-yard drive if they don't. Because Schwartz doesn't know anything but full speed, high speed, run hard, run low.
Ball's marked at the 36-yard line. He's going to get the call again. They have him hemmed in, still able to cut it upfield, go north and south, and pick up a couple, maybe 3, and that's what the good backs do. They see, well, there's nothing to the left side. I'm not going to try to take it outside. Let me just go forward.
That could have been a 2-yard loss, but because he runs and he's definitive on his cuts, it turned into a 2-3 yard gain. I mean, that keeps you in the game. Now it's only 2nd and 7 or 8. You have a chance to be successful.
Inside the 35 at the 34-yard line, you see RV shifting on that defensive line, back to pass, looking to throw, and this one is complete. Bounces off a tackler and then able to extend for a nice gain. Again, reception was Shane Corona.
So you want to look at 2 plays, the one that had the penalty and this one here. The defender's going for a big hit because his head's down, he's not looking at the ball carrier, versus the defense just wants a tackle. And there was a tackle earlier, even though it was flagged for helmet contact. But they need tackles, not big hits.
Got to wrap up. And a marker comes down as this play kicks off.
That's been about the only thing to stop him so far.
That will be a false start against the Raiders. Back them up 5 yards.
Let's see if we can see who they moved here.
Tough to see. Nonetheless, 3rd down and 12. Don't know if Coach Carty will consider this 4-down territory on his first drive of the football game. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, I'm giving it to Schwartz.
Quarterback's going to take it himself, looking to circle the left end, and they're going to get another marker, and that's going to back them up another 10 yards. So when these types of things happen, Sam, and they were so successful getting out from the shadow of their own goal line, moving the ball, getting the personal foul penalty against Cherokee that moved them into the Red Devils' territory, and now they've committed 2 infractions in a row. This one's going to be 10 yards for holding.
Holding on Beasley. I mean, he's like a holding magnet. I mean, his jersey. He must have gone through 3 jerseys this season. They're just grabbing and ripping on him. That's what happens when you're successful on protecting that edge right there.
Brings up a 3rd down at 22. They need the 17-yard line to pick up this first down. Back to pass, looking to throw, screen to the left side, thrown a little behind Schwartz and incomplete. So what started out as a very promising drive is bogged down, and they will be forced to punt.
Yeah, Aaron Bright and Osterley kind of sniffed that out at the end. They did have an opportunity. The rest of the D-line was upfield, and that could have been a big play if they were able to complete that pass. One penalty derailed this whole drive.
Mateo Shigarari will be kicking it, and back to receive it is Malcolm Harrison, standing just outside his 20-yard line.
I've gave Malcolm Harrison an A before. Let's see what happens.
Kicking it away from Harrison. He's just going to let it die, and it will do so right about the 20-yard line. So really, he did not have a chance to field that one. Would you agree?
Nothing wrong with that.
1st and 10.
Second possession for the Red Devils. 6:33 left in this opening quarter of play. We have no score.
They're going to need to put it downfield again. I mean, last time it was called at the right time. The receiver ran the route. The quarterback kept the ball in bounds and just bounced off his face mask in between his hands. Now, he's proven to be a better receiver than that, and they should absolutely give him another chance.
They're going to actually put it down just outside the 20. We'll call it the 21. Coming out on an offset eye. Bellamy has room, spinning, has the first down. Nice move there by Bellamy. You saw him spin in the hole and got some extra yardage.
It's tough, me not being a negative Nancy, because this guy is so talented and he runs the ball so hard. I just want him to squeeze the ball and he spins and things like that. He's already proven he's tough enough. I mean, there's no question. The young man is tough. He's got to be fundamentally sound at the same time.
Julian Carter checks in for Harrison. Splitting to the right side, Terrence Knighton, another one of their transfers. They just have used that famous word, plethora of skilled players. Throwing it to the right side is Carter, making the reception. He is another transfer.
Pass goes to number 13, Julian Carter.
Picks up
for a gain of 7 on first down.
7.
I'm okay with Tony with these simple flat patterns. This is run well. You know, you like to get it thrown out in front of him so he can keep coming to the sideline and then make a decision on whether he wants to run around or cut back. But it's still well run play.
McQueen to the right side, slot to the left on a second down. We'll call it a short 4 for the Red Devils. Throwing to the left side, this is complete to Harrison. Starts to his right now along the left sideline, and he's got more enough. The first down going to be marked just outside the 40 at the 41-yard line of the Raiders. So biggest play of the ball game for the Red Devils.
And, of course, there's a flag on the play.
So it will not stand.
You know, I got a soft spot for Harrison because he's given up a lot of receiving yards when he went in, to play quarterback when they had the injury, and he's a selfless player. So They're going to have to rerun this down and maybe get it to them later in the game.
Landry Budden checks in the ball game, and for the Red Devils, it'll bring up a second down and 4. And of course, that penalty occurred downfield, so they marked it off from where it occurred. So it's still reasonable down a distance for the Red Devils. Throwing to the right side, this one's complete to McQueen. Cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 45 to the 44-yard line, so they pick up the first down. No markers on the field here.
Yeah, they're beating him with alignment right now. I mean, if you're going to line up and head up on me and that deep, I'm just going to do a speed out. You throw the ball before anybody can get there. No sacks, easy completion, and heck, you put your athletes out in space, you can give them a little something and run by them. You do this until Hillsborough adjusts and moves their corners or invert players within 5 yards or 7 yards of you. They're going to stay that deep, just run speed outs.
Queen, of course, with great size at 6'3". The give up the middle. Bellamy again, Powers showing his power.
Yeah, he's crawling on the ground, doing an army crawl underneath the barbed wire and everything. You know, he's going to the obstacle course.
Algotti checks in for the Red Devils, now comes back out as they are really exchanging players. I can't even keep up with it. Carter in the ball game with Birdsong now.
Just wait to see who gets the ball and call from there.
Knighton to the right side. Tell you one thing, they're certainly keeping their skilled people fresh. Throw to the right side. This one is intercepted off the deflection. Tough luck there by Adams as he had it deflected at the line of scrimmage, and then it was intercepted by Kyle Samanidis.
Now watch the defensive end excuse me, get his hands up on these 3 steps. They're obviously not getting to the quarterback, so what's the adjustment? You try and disrupt the passing lanes. They did a good job of that. And all the last 3 passes he's thrown have been a little bit inside.
So the Raiders have it back at the 39-yard line. No score in this first quarter. Schwartz starts to his left, now back to his right. He finds running room, turns the corner, still driving, bounces off tacklers. He's inside the midfield line to the 41-42-yard line of Cherokee, and he's impressive.
He is as advertised, all right. All right, this is the close-up replay of the interception, but Schwartz is as advertised. He comes across like that on film. We look at some previous games. He's just a hard-nosed runner. He's going to get every yard he can get.
Again, Schwartz with a carry inside the 45-yard line to the 43-yard line. And on that last play, not this one, the last play, you saw him start to his left, and then he changed direction completely, and he found a lot of room to the right side.
Yeah, I mean, if it's there, he's going to get it. Now, you know, he's going to break a tackle for it to have to be a long run. He's not necessarily going to run around you, but he's fast enough to cause some damage.
Low to the ground at 5'6" and 180. This time the give right side. Knocked out of bounds after a nice pickup. On the carry.
Was that Carter again?
It was.
It's a good. They're a good combination. You know, it's a little change of pace. One's more of a slasher, one's more of a power runner, and just keeps you off balance. He needs to get some penetration on the D-line and cause some disruption. Don't let these backs get started.
Carter stays in the game on the left wing there. It's number 5, and this time the give to Schwartz, and again able to find some running room when there really wasn't any there.
No, and that's the thing I love to see. I mean, why give up 4 or 5 trying to make a 50-yard run? We can say, all right, you know, defense played this play well. Let me just get my 2 yards, my 1 yard, and those type of runs sometimes you can break a tackle and keep going.
So Schwartz now is on the right wing.
So you have to watch the count if you're on defense. And you pretty much go where Schwartz goes unless the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Right under center.
Schwartz.
To Schwartz. See if he has enough of the first down. Was there a fumble? No, there was not, but they were saying it's going to be a first down. Those are the players, of course, from the Raiders, and I believe they're going to be right.
That's your call, Tony?
I don't make calls anymore.
Either measure it or not, guys. Come on.
They are going to measure.
First down.
Timeout for a measurement.
So he was stopped before.
Yes.
And then was able to bounce off, and looks like he may have gotten it.
But he really is, as you say, he's short but powerful. 5'6", 180-pound senior, so you really have to wrap him up or else he's going to advance the football after contact, and that is just such an important statistics when they look at running backs.
Oh, my angle must be way off.
Is a first down.
First and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Minute 30 left in the opening quarter, no score. Both teams have moved the football, but none have been able to actually get points on the board.
It's penalties on Hillsborough side, and
here's Schwartz again to the left side, has room, and this time taken down by Harrison in combination.
Andrew Schwartz on the run, taken down by number 7, Malcolm Harrison.
they're gonna have to learn to wrap this guy up, because you think you can just bounce off of him. Low center of gravity, strong legs. He's just gonna keep going. You have to take him down.
Rivers King also in on the tackle. Back after sitting out a week with concussion protocol.
Yeah, he's the second highest tackler on the team behind Osterley. He's the tackling machine. He's always in play.
Second down and 6. Low snap. Schwartz gets the call. Schwartz has room. Schwartz breaks a tackle. He's inside the 25. Actually going to mark it at the 26-yard line, but another first down. Once again, they're having trouble, or Rancocas Valley stopping the run.
Yeah, I mean, if there's an Achilles heel, besides procedure penalties, it's stopping the run, especially a tough, hard-nosed runner. They might have to give them a little help, send an extra person in there, try and disrupt things, because they are not getting off blocks at this moment. Hillsborough's doing a good job.
They may not have to run another play here as the clock ticks down to just 12 seconds left in this opening quarter, and they are just hanging around at the line of scrimmage. That probably is going to be the case. Down to 3. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. So we've played one. There is no score.
Your score, tied at 0.
Spanning almost 50 years, Chickies and Pete's has grown to become a nationally known powerhouse, synonymous with one-of-a-kind menu items and unmatched game day experience. What began as a single corner bar has become one of the most recognizable brands in the industry, receiving countless awards from both local and national media. It's the crab fry, the great atmosphere, and a varied menu that led ESPN to call Chickies and Pete's the best sports bar in America. Become part of the excitement. There's a Chickies and Pete's near you in the Delaware Valley and beyond.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared-for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Quick screen.
First down for the Raiders. They have the football at the 25-yard line. Schwartz again looking to circle the left end, trailed by Ogusala, but he could not get him. He was able to run it out of bounds and pick up a nice gain on first down.
But I would give him a get him on that, because you got him going sideways, right? And he's not going upfield where he's most dangerous. He loses all his effectiveness. He had to lose some ground, go sideways. That's a win. If I'm coaching the DNs right there.
Yeah, he's a power back. He's not what you would call a scat back, using his quickness or speed right there. And as you said, had him toward the sidelines, and there was no gain on that play. They'll take it. Second down and 10. empty backfield, and a marker comes in. It's going to be illegal procedure, I believe, against the Raiders. And
Full start on the Raiders.
last time they weren't able to overcome the penalty. Of course, it was 2 penalties in a row, but they weren't able to overcome it. And you see
but when they get down on this territory, it's really something that you really don't want to see if you're a fan of Hillsborough.
Swartz is in the slot.
Here's Wright throwing over the middle, and this one is incomplete. Defending on the play was that man again we just talked about, Rivers King.
Yep, and Harrison's back there, and those are all ball hawks, but they play on the offensive side. They know how to get to the ball. It's dangerous territory right there. Now, if he would have thrown it a count earlier, he had an opportunity, but right there, 2 defenders had just as much right to the ball as the receiver.
Intended for Carter. It's going to bring up a 3rd down now at 15. For the Raiders. The snap, they give to Schwartz. He looked like he was moving before the snap.
There's a holding call, looks like.
So we might have multiple.
Run by number 2, Andrew Schwartz.
It seems like a carbon copy of their last drive.
Yeah.
2 things. Got the 5-yard penalty, then the 10-yard penalty. Same thing here.
And it's a little frustrating as you watch it because you have a back that can, make up for a missed block or someone getting off a block early, and you're holding as if you need to help them that much, and you don't. I mean, the kid's tough. The kid can run. You don't need to do that. Now you put yourself in a real tough position. So as the defense, what are they going to do? They're going to play screen, draw something.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards.
It's much easier to defend this.
They're going to back it up to the 40-yard line. They need the 16 to pick up this 1st down.
Santiago just came on. This is more than 3-step. Expect him to be in the backfield.
No score. Low snap again. Wright looking to fire to the left sideline on this one is intercepted.
He may have taken it from him.
Yes, they did intercept it.
Boy, he got his head around the last second. He had his hands on the ball. The receiver had his hands over the top of him and had the ball. But he had the leverage, and he pulled the ball away from the away from the offensive player and turned that into a pick.
C.J. Gunter, you don't hear his name mentioned very much, Sam, but right there, outstanding play.
You don't hear his name because C.J. Gunter, just like the rest of the Gunners I know, is an excellent athlete, and he covers his guy, and they don't throw the ball to his side. I mean, that's the sign, right, of a good cornerback. And he said, "Okay, you want to throw it over here? Give me that." And that's what happens.
So off the pick, they have it at the 13-yard line. So they've had 2 trips deep into Rancocas Valley territory, and pretty much that penalty bug has really ruined their drive. Here's Bellamy. Bellamy with a great speed. He had one man a beat, just could not get away, but still a great run.
It's about time for those big plays to start happening that we talked about earlier. I call it. They need to start listening. Good run inside, as usual. Legs still driving. I expect them to get those feet up and get through that. See, the problem is, Tony, they don't have the old tires out there in practice like we used to. They used to cut up our ankles and everything. They moved up.
Cooper Carsey makes the tackle, and if he didn't make the tackle, I think it would have taken to the house.
It's coming. It's coming.
Bottled up this time is Bellamy. Thrown for a yard or 2 loss, maybe a yard lost. Good penetration there by the defensive line of Hillsborough.
Yeah, you got no movement. We got no movement, and they're able to come off the block, and make the play.
No gain, 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line.
No, they're allowed to have air ones. No. Let's get down here and go. There's a kid with that white thing on his head.
Long huddle there by the Red Devils.
All right, let's see something here.
Slot formation to the right side.
They got this wide side of the field over here.
Stutter stepping in the backfield, looking for some room, but again, only a yard, maybe 2 for Bellamy as he was kind of stutter stepping and dancing in the backfield, looking for the hole. Couldn't really find anything.
No, their front, the Hillsborough's front is to the tight end side, so they're going to that side, which looks like the weak side if you're looking at the receivers, but they are lining up where they think RV's going to run, and right now they're doing a good job of guessing where they're going.
They'll be facing a third down at a short 8, long 7, depending on which way you want to look at it.
Now they got.
Bellamy shifts.
Now let's see if this is neutral zone infraction, encroachment, or. Yep.
I'm sorry, little tiny, like, this thing has a sock on his head.
5-yard walk-off is now going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Big difference here.
Yeah, you can just throw that play where you had either the wing back go to the flat, the running back flare, anything quick to the side.
Ball now at the 37-yard line for Rancocas Valley. Approaching 9 minutes left till halftime. No score. Adams fires. This one is complete. Knocked down at the 42-yard line.
The tackling machine. Osterley says, I'll play a little tight end for you and just catch a first down. You see him a tight end. He gets upfield, 3 to 5 yards, break it out. Ball's a little high, and he still pulls it in.
So Osterley is pretty good at catching the football as well.
Those wrestling hands, man, they can do it all.
It's kind of been a revolving door there at the tight end position because, of course, after Doppler went down. Here's Adams, takes it himself, gets a block along the left sideline. He's forced out of bounds. Inside the 45, they're going to mark it right at the 45, and he's been coming along running the football. They're not doing it a lot with him, but he's getting better and better, according to Coach Lucas, in practice.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to use the street lingo, he still has a little hitch in his giddy up right there, but he still read it well. He's still fast enough to get a first down.
At the 45. As we mentioned, both teams have shown the ability to move the football offensively, but neither one has been able to cash in and get any points on the board. Birdsong in motion. Give to Bellamy. Bellamy finds room. Up the gut inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. So I think that Birdsong motion really affected that play.
Yeah, it also drew them off sides before, but you got to give credit where the line is. When they don't have movement, you call them out. But look at this. They're downfield, putting hats on hats. That play was well blocked.
Pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4 from the 39-yard line is where they actually place it down. Bellamy in motion. The give off the right side, powering his way to the 35-yard line, and I am really impressed with Algani. He is a load.
Yeah, he did. I'll tell you what, he is not easy to bring down. Straight ahead, finds the hole, puts it down. He's more similar to Swartz than he is to the speedy backs that RV has, and he's a good addition. He's gonna keep the sticks.
And only a sophomore too, so Bellamy will be gone next year, as will Adams, and they've got some runners that can do the job, no question about it, that are young. First down.
Timing was off on that handoff.
Bellamy looks to find room inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, they got to slow him down. One, because he's so fast, but two, because it's throwing the timing off, and just take a pause in that play, and then he would have had a better opportunity to get up in there. He's hitting the hole at the same time the linemen are just engaging in the blocks and not having an opportunity to move their defenders out of the way.
Seems like Rancocas Valley was having a little bit of trouble getting lined up, and they're going to take a timeout. So there's timeout on the field. 6:53 left here in this first half of play. We have no score. Well, do you have golf on the brain? Well, I know Sam does. He said he's having a good time losing his ball in the woods. That's what he told me.
Absolutely.
There's no better time to golf than right now, and there's no better membership option out there than the Ron Jaworski Golf Eagle Pass membership. Go to ronjaworskigolf.com and learn how you can belong to 7 courses for the price of 1. That's right. 7 courses for the price of 1. This golf membership is an amazing value with great variety that allows playing privileges to individual, family, and corporate memberships at all of Jaworski's award-winning golf courses. So Rancocas Valley facing a 2nd down and 9, and I think that Coach Lucas really wanted to have a face-to-face with his team because he feels, hey, look, we've been moving the football. We've got to cash in here. Inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. Here's Adams. Throws to the right side. This one is complete to Bellamy. Bellamy cuts inside. Has the speed, and he's going to take it to the house.
That's McQueen.
Oh, McQueen, I'm sorry. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If they just put it out there and give their athletes a chance to make a play, they're going to make a play. I mean, that's a good call. And, you know, I thought he was going to throw on this first read right here in the flat earlier. He waits till he gets out there, makes an adjustment, then good luck tackling him. And, you know, it's a small thing, but when you look at the other receivers downfield, especially Terrence Knighton did a heads-up smart play. He didn't come back and block the guy behind the ball carrier, which would have been a penalty. He was smart enough to stay out of the way, and that's the things I see sometimes on this team that's really impressive. They're not going to make the bonehead, silly plays. They're coached well, and they listen, and they do the right thing. So that's a good drive by Rancocas Valley right there.
They take the lead 7-0 with 6:42 left here till halftime.
You can buy your tickets between the grandstands and concession stand or from the sellers walking through the grandstands.
It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
Back here at Rancocas Valley, they take the 7-0 lead on the 34-yard hookup. Adams to McQueen. Hollander will kick it off. Back to receive it are Nick Schmidt and Carter. Along the ground it goes. Been doing a lot of that this season. It's taken by Schwartz, He was one of the back people to receive it, and he across the 35 to close to the 36-yard line, and that's where they will open for business with 6:38 left in this first half of play.
Yeah, it took a while for teams to adjust and start moving their top returners up a little bit because all these squib kicks. They think they can take it out of the hands of your most dangerous players. Just move them up.
I saw Coach Lucas talking emphatically to his defense the last time they had a timeout and wanted them to get their run fits together. Back to pass, throwing over the middle, and this one is complete along the left sideline, knocked down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he just dropped that right in. He's outside dropped it right over the linebacker's head, right in front of the defensive back over there. Now you're going to watch. He's just going to go straight upfield, and he looks back. He drops it right in that hole.
Perfect pass. I was
very good.
Really impressed with that one over the linebacker, Jeff Progan, making the reception. So big gainer to the 40-yard line of Rancocas Valley. Schwartz up the middle. Gang tackle, does pick up 2 or 3.
Schwartz on the run.
They're going to come back to that formation because they had a wing and 2 other receivers out here. And if those receivers go deep or any skinny post or anything beyond 10 yards, they can have that wing back. Just go to the flat, and that'll be easy reception.
2nd down and 7 from the 37. Right, Schwartz again runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the game, but I can safely say an adjustment's been made. I don't know if it's an attitude adjustment or actual X and O's adjustment, but they are certainly focused more on Schwartz, as they should be, because they'll kill you if you don't.
Santiago making the stop, but had help Now it's 3rd down and 7.
And that's, you said it. Remember we talked about the individual tackle earlier? Now it's gang tackling, and that's what they needed to do to stop him.
Cooper Wright. Again, the low snap fires. This one is again complete. A great reception as he goes out to pluck it out of the air on a great reception. That's Hakeem Kamara.
He has 15 receptions before this game started for 270 yards. He has 3 TDs. I mean, he is a productive member of this offense. I mean, you got to watch out.
Another first down for the Raiders at the 26-yard line of Rancocas Valley, looking to get it all even here. Once again, the throw deep down the left side, and this one is incomplete. He had a step or two on Harrison, but just overthrown, or that would have been 6.
There's like a double move or something out there. Look at the top of your screen. Harrison stepping up, 1, 2, 3, step, and then he goes deep right on him. That's a kind of slant and go, sluggo, however you want to, whatever terminology you want to use. But that was a double move used against aggressive corners that want to jump on the routes and make a play.
And he had plenty of time to throw that football as well. These deep balls, you have to have the time to be able to release, and he got it there. 2nd down and 10. From the 25. Schwartz cuts it upfield, knocked down by Beasley.
So you have to see the difference now. Yeah, you know, Beasley and Ajin on there, both of them. So
advance of a couple, 3rd down and 8. I'm sure this will be 4-down territory for the Raiders as they trail at 7-0. 4:17 left till halftime.
They might come back to the screen at some point.
Check with the sideline to see if they want to change the play based on the defense they're seeing here. Back to pass again. Under pressure, throws it to the left sideline, and he makes the reception, does Kamara. And he had to wait for it for a second.
Yeah, that's too long for the defensive coaches to be comfortable with those breaks on the ball. I mean, I see people dropping and squatting, sitting still. So D-backs backing up, waiting to see. I used to always tell D-backs when I coach, you can't wait to see. If you see the ball being thrown, it's too late. You got to break on the route, and then you decide if the ball's there. You figure it out when you get there.
Schwartz cuts it back. Schwartz bouncing off tacklers. He's inside the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 6. That was a vintage Schwartz run right there.
Yeah, it was.
Good for 9 yards.
Picks up 9 on 1st down.
Yep. He didn't necessarily break the tackle, but he was 5 yards downfield after initial contact.
2nd down and just a yard for the Raiders. 3:20 left, first half. 7-0. Rancocas Valley leads it, but you can see the pile moving, and that's what he does.
I would say, you know, outside of 1 or 2 of his runs, they haven't been able to stop him.
1st and goal from the 2.
Yeah, they're going tempo. I was going to mention that. All the shifts that RV has to do and the substitutions, if Hillsborough went with a little tempo, they would just cut out all that substitution and keep running it down their throats.
RV calls a timeout with 3:09 left in this first half of play.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all.
So Hillsborough looking to even it all up at 7 as they trail at 7-0. At the 2-yard line, this one give up the middle looking to power his way into the end zone, but he is not going to get in.
22, Zion Grant.
Interesting.
Zion Grant. That's Grant on the carry.
Appears to have gained about a yard on
Looking to kind of cross up the defense there as Schwartz did not get the carry. He kind of moved to his left. He will get it here. He fumbles the football. And Rancocas Valley says they have it, and they do. And that was not a fumble, I don't think, Sam, caused by contact. He just dropped the football. It might have been a handoff problem there, but Rancocas Valley, boy, gets a big break there.
That was a quarterback-running back exchange. When he was clamping down on it, you're going to see it pop out in his thigh right there. And because of the hit by the tackling machine Osterley, he couldn't get up and get his own fumble, and Ogunsola was able to jump on it.
Huge takeaway there by the Red Devils.
Now, you have 2 minutes and 32 seconds if you're Rancocas Valley to use up. You don't want to do something, 3 quick plays, and give them a chance to get back in scoring position. The most important thing here is time. Second is to try and get a score.
They'll have it at 1.5 yard line. Birdsong in motion to the right, now back the other way.
Try to get a cheap 5.
Again in motion. The give off the left side.
That was good defense. That was a counter.
And up goes number 20,
and they stayed home. They were baited by the zoom motion here. Try and get their flow going that way, and they stayed home. Cross-shouldered it right there, blocked up the hole. It's actually good defense.
Yeah, Theresa on the carry. Another one of the many backs that they have shuffling in and out.
Mm-hmm.
No gain there. Under 2 minutes left in this first half of play, and I just think that Rancocas Valley is just not going to do anything stupid here. Anything risky. Throwing over the middle, that's McQueen. Could not haul it in.
That's high risk. I'll define it that way. No. So you would think when you run a slant like this, you're going full speed, and you're not. You're going 80%, and what happens with full speed is you run by it like that. You know, it's just like just like a good golf swing, not mine, but you go 80% and you stay under control and you're able to run that play. He was just so excited and so ready to get it that very few slants are run full speed successfully.
1:42 left in this opening half of play. So, okay, you're the coach. Do you feel like throwing it deep? They intercepted. It's just like a punt. What would you do?
No, it's still third down, so you still might be able to get a first. They've had a couple running plays over 10 yards already, so why not?
Bellamy will not get there to the 7-yard line, and they will be forced to punt the football.
Yeah, that was my second down play I would have done rather than the slant. Now you would have been third and whatever, but they are where they are.
They will punt the football. Timeout on the field with 1:31 left in this opening quarter of play. Still 1:31, they can do some business. Of course, they're not what you would call an explosive offense. They run the football more than they do pass it, but they've shown the ability to hook up on some pass plays as well.
Serious advantage in terms of the passing game, and not when you're backed up right there, but anywhere else in the field between the 20s, you use that to your advantage.
1:31 left in this first half of play. Rancocas Valley up 7-0 and able to recover a fumble at the goal line or just outside the goal line from Schwartz. As the exchange between he and the center was not a good one. Coughed it up, and they couldn't really move it out of their own end zone or the shadow of their own end zone, so they will punt it here as Hollander stands about 2 feet in front of the end line. Good snap. Good kick. It's Going to be taken at the 40-yard line.
Good job.
And knocked down immediately.
Good job.
That was Corrada. That was Shane Corrada.
Good job catching the punt. Good job the first gunner going down, making a move sideways. Remember, sideways is a win, whether you make the tackle or not. He's not going downfield. Then the other gunner gets him right there.
They're going to place it down at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. 39 is where it's going to be put down. And first down with 1:23 till halftime. Seven nothing. The Red Devils lead it. Low snap again. They've had that all game long. And now a pass again. What an accurate throw there was there to Karama.
He had Ogunsola breathing down his neck, about to light him up. And he, for the second time, placed that ball exactly where it needs to be. Now, Rancocas Valley really needs to get the underneath coverage fixed. What I mean by that is defensive end needs to get his hands up. The linebackers over there need to stop squatting halfway through their drops and get all the way out to where the ball's being thrown. 21 person out there. There's nothing else for you to do.
Out the 17-yard line on the first down. Again, the low snap. Now he just falls on it, does so smartly, Cooper Wright. But that's, you talk about problems that's recurring. That has been happening all game long. Of course, the last two snaps have gotten worse than they were before. So timeout on field called by Hillsborough, and we'll be back with the final 58 seconds of this first half right after this.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's Navigate Athletics.
Second down. And we'll call it 8. Not seeing the second stick.
It's like 16, or let me see.
Oh, now I see. It's
yeah.
Wright again going to throw the football, and this one is nearly intercepted. Rivers King had the best shot at it.
Under pressure, Cooper Wright's
He's just everywhere. There's a tackle to be made. He's there, and an errant pass. He got one hand on it. He saw the hustle.
Third down at 16. And again, there's always seemed to be something happening to this Hillsborough team. There, it was the low snap. Quarterback Wright had to fall on it. Big loss. Now they face a third down.
So it's like they're 4-5, but you can see that the talent's there. They could easily be 5-4, or whatever. These are the type of things that clearly have held them back.
Third down, 16. From the 25. Wright rolling to his right. Going to be forced out of bounds before he can pick up the first down.
Tell you what.
Coming up quickly to make that one was Aaron Bright, another name we really don't mention a lot, Sam.
No, Aaron Bright put the afterburners on there. He did a good job of hustling, shadowing the quarterback. First real scramble. And although he got out of bounds, he minimized the damage here.
Take a look at the quarterback, Wright, hobbling. So we're going to have to watch that.
Yeah.
Rest of this game. He's, of course, stepping in for Devon Carana, who was the starter. He is injured, so I don't know where they would go to if he can't go. Field goal attempt.
So you only got 2 jobs. Don't jump off sides. And if you have a block on, it's only from one side or the other, not both.
Nick Schmidt will attempt it. Left-footed kicker is going to attempt a 40-yard field goal with the angle to the left. And now Rancocas Valley takes a timeout. I think they think something might be up
That's
here.
what I'm saying. Just to make sure.
Of course, the winner of this game will take on Washington Township, the number 1 seed in Central Jersey. They, of course, if it is Rancocas Valley, have already played them this season. And it did not go well for Rancocas Valley, but, of course, Savion Adams was not in that game, and they could not stop the run, something that has really been a recurring problem for them this entire season.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to certainly improve immediately if they want to go deep into these playoffs. Heck, just to win this game. I mean, it's about as tough a running back you're going to have. You're going to have other ones with different talents and abilities, but in terms of just straight toughness, this is about as good as it gets.
So Nick Schmidt from the 30, 40-yard attempt. Angle is to the left.
So to defend this in terms of the fake, you call out your man, I got the wing, I got the tight end, I got the wing, I got the tight end. Then you have whoever has the hold on the kicker.
There's the kick. It is no good, off to the right. I think it had the distance there, but just faded to the right.
So the ball went into the end zone. In high school, no matter where they kicked it, you have to start from the 20-yard line. It's like a touchback, even though it's a field goal.
44 seconds remaining.
And that's where they'll start. Instead of trying to hit a deep one here, they're probably better off throwing it underneath these corners that are going to be 70 yards off the receiver and having to make a play underneath. I don't know that they're going to let you get behind them. If they do, it's just a big mistake.
At the 20-yard line for the Red Devils, they lead at 7-0. Adams, Bellamy off the right side. Nice gain up, first down. Bounces off. He's still going across the 35-yard line to the 36. He kind of got lost for a moment there, but just kept those legs driving and picked up a big gainer on first down. So now you have to wonder if they're going to open it up and maybe throw it downfield. They're going to clock it here.
I'd like to see them call 2 plays and run another one, because just like they weren't prepared, the defense wasn't prepared either. So they have a kicker. They know what yard line they need to get to.
They lead it 7-0. Red Devils are out of timeout, so that's probably what necessitated them clocking the ball to preserve time. Bellamy again. Picks up 4 or 5 on first down, but they're going to want to, they're going to want to seriously try to score here. They're going to need to throw it. Fires to the right side. This one is complete. First down. McQueen on the reception. He has the touchdown in this game, but they say he did not get the first down. Wow.
Now, it looked like he was clearly past. On my replay, it looked like he was clearly past the first down marker.
And that's big. He did step out of bounds to stop the clock, but they say no, he did not pick up the necessary yardage at the 46-yard line.
All right, so they moved it out of the way when he was running out of bounds rather than dropping it.
So let's see how Coach Lucas plays it here. Bellamy picks up the first down this time, but fact of the matter is we're down to, well, no, they're going to stop the clock because they did pick up the first down.
To move the sticks, and then they'll have one more play.
Clock put back in motion, and again, Adams is going to spike it. 3.9 seconds left, so they'll have one play, and you got to figure they're going to go deep here, or at least a play that could turn into something that's big.
Right. if you're doing all that, if you just run the ball to run the half out, that's one thing. But if you're doing all that, you got to give yourself an opportunity here.
Take a look at the defensive backs for the opposition, Hillsborough. What do they have, 3 or 4 of them back there? 20, 30 yards. They're not going to let, or at least not going to try to let Rancocas Valley get behind them. McQueen, their big play receiver, splits file to the left side. Again, they're going to give to Bellamy, keep it on the ground, and
should do it for
that's going to end this first half of play. So, we've played one half. Rancocas Valley leads it by the slimmest of margins, 7-0, and we'll be back with the second half in just a few.
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family-owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared-for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Your actions in the stands impact participating students, including your child. Be respectful. Be supportive. Do your part in creating a positive and educational environment for everyone. To learn more, watch the Parent Seat video at the NFHS Learning Center.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School. Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
Timeout, timeout! Timeout, timeout! Timeout, timeout, timeout! Timeout! Hey, bring it in! Let's go! On the move! Come on, let's go, homie!
Bring it in! Listen up, get tight!
Hey, guys, listen. This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup. Hate.
Hate.
Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields, but in our country.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
To stop it. Stop it. The anger.
The hostility.
The pain.
So let's take this moment
Right now. To change the momentum.
And call a timeout.
On hate.
on hate.
On hate.
Together. Together.
Together!
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Come on!
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Your actions in the stands impact participating students, including your child. Be respectful. Be supportive. Do your part in creating a positive and educational environment for everyone. To learn more, watch the Parent Seat video at the NFHS Learning Center.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Parent-Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent-Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School.
Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
Timeout, 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 timeout. Hey, bring it in, let's go, on the move. Come on, Crystal, hold me.
Bring it in. Listen up, get tight.
Hey guys, listen, this is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup. Hate.
Hate.
Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields, but in our country.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
To stop it. Stop it. The anger.
The hostility.
The pain.
So let's take this moment
Right now. To change the momentum.
And call a timeout.
On hate.
on hate.
On hate.
Together. Together.
Together.
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come Get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard not solo.
You see my kid?
Yeah.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Highway Tire and Auto Service stocks a wide selection of tires for your vehicle. Their passenger tire inventory includes favorite brands like Goodyear, Kelly, and Dunlop. But there's more. Highway Tire and Auto Service, family owned and operated for over 60 years, also offers specials on oil changes, alignment, and brake service. Highway Tire and Auto Service, 1661 Route 38 in Mount Holly. Phone them at 609-267-5300 or visit them online at highwaytires.com.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared-for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Your actions in the stands impact participating students, including your child. Be respectful. Be supportive. Do your part in creating a positive and educational environment for everyone. To learn more, watch the Parent Seat video at the NFHS Learning Center.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399 or go to their website at parentchief.com or just visit their offices at 438 High Street in Mount Holly. They are there to help honor the memory of your loved one. Parent Chief Chapels, a proud supporter of the student athletes at Rancocas Valley High School. Rancocas Valley football is presented in part by APS Supply Company in Beverly. Call them at 609-877-7900 and let them know what you need. By Quality Concrete in Cinnaminson, where your residential concrete needs are their top priority. Phone 856-829-6000. And by Vimco, a manufacturer and distributor of quality construction supplies and accessories. Phone 610-768-0500.
Timeout, 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 timeout. Hey, bring it in, let's go, on the move. Come on, let's go, homie.
Bring it in. Listen up, get tight.
Hey guys, listen, this is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there.
And we need to regroup. Hate.
Hate.
Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate. Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields, but in our country.
In our communities.
On our streets.
In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
To stop it. Stop it. The anger.
The hostility.
The pain.
So let's take this moment
Right now.
To change the momentum.
And call a timeout.
On hate.
on hate.
On hate.
Together.
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 If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you.
All right, back here at Rancocas Valley, Coach Bill Gordon Field getting set for the start of the second half, where Rancocas Valley leads it 7-0. Only one scoring play in that first half, a 34-yard touchdown pass from Adams to McQueen. Point after was good, and that's where we stand. Here's some highlights that are going to be coming up that, Sam, you can describe that took place in that first half.
Yeah, well, there's two ways to stop the quick slant or quick out, and they did one, they being Hillsborough, got their hands up, tipped it, and they're able to react and jump and get the ball. That was a big turnover because they looked like they were going to score on that drive. Here, you have a deep ball that the defensive back snatched the ball out of the receiver's hands, brought it down, and was able to get a big time interception on them. It wasn't the worst throw in the world, but it was just an excellent play by the defense. Offensively, you have a quick out right here that could have been thrown, but he set up and he threw a little bit deeper, gave himself just enough room for Mike McQueen to make two moves, get into the end zone. And we expected to see a little bit more of that in the first half, and we'll see what happens in the second half if they're able to make some more big plays. Oh, now don't forget about the fumble on the goal line in Hillsborough. It looked like they're going in, and it was no defensive player that touched the quarterback or the running back. It was just an exchange issue. And now that turned it from a 7-7 potential game to 7-0. Hillsborough does get the ball in the second half, and see what RV can do to try and stop them.
Not only do they fumble at the 1-yard line, but they also have had several drives, Sam, where they've gotten into Rancocas Valley territory. They get a 5-yard walk-off, followed by a 10-yard holding.
Mm-hmm.
That puts them in a situation where they're unable to pick up the first down, and the drive stalls and bogs down. So they're moving the football. Schwartz especially has been outstanding in this first half of play, and the quarterback, as far as I'm concerned, he has been more accurate than anyone I've seen this entire season. I mean, he has dropped balls in over defenders that are about an inch away from getting that ball.
Against some of the top pass rushers, in the state, in Jersey. You still have our two defensive ends who are just wrecking havoc with all kind of sacks, and he still was able to stay in there and drop it in twice, and even the interception was more of a great play by the defensive back and less of a terrible pass by the quarterback. So I think if he's still healthy, he should be okay.
Garanda is back there. He's going to touch it. Now he has to run back to pick it up at the 2-yard line, looking to go right now, come back the other way, and they're going to have him at the 15-yard line. So another miscue by the Raiders.
What normally happens on these miscues like that is the coverage team looks up, sees the ball bouncing around, gets out of the lanes. If you look at RV right here, they all slide left, they slide right. Great job of coverage, not giving them anywhere to run.
So Hillsborough will have the football at their 15-yard line, down 7-0. Again, they have moved the football. They just have not been able to sustain it when it counts. And we do see, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, they're going to have some plays. They're not necessarily trick plays, but plays off of what they've done in the second half. And they want to, in the first half, they want to wait to the second half so RV can't make an adjustment.
We do see quarterback Cooper right out there. Now here is Schwartz, and you can see right off the bat that he is knocked down right about at the line of scrimmage, and they were there, I should say, waiting for him.
Yeah, it's like Gunter was in on another play. They're going to have to go to something different. Either you change up the blocking to give Schwartz the ball, or he's just going to do what he does and pound it through eventually.
2nd down and 9 from the 16-yard line. Again, Schwartz with the carry, and if this is any indication of the adjustment they made at halftime, they are executing it well.
Yeah, I mean, how about this for a game plan? Hey, go to where number 2 is and tackle them, make them beat you doing something else.
Ajazian makes the tackle, and 245-pounder, tough to move, and in the middle of that defensive line with those two great edge rushers, but he also holds up his end of the bargain as well.
All this is without Doppler.
That's right. He, of course, a two-way player. A lot of high school players are. Brings up a 3rd down and 9. Let's see what they're going to do here. Will they go to the air?
Watch for the screen.
Again, the low snap fires to the sideline. It's picked off by McQueen. He's going to take it to the house. Easy. Pick 6.
So you're going to see the receiver go down here. He's going to try and make a move. He's running a different pattern than what the quarterback is throwing. Mikey McQueen, while looking at the receiver, has his eyes in the peripheral vision at the quarterback and sees the ball released. He lets the receiver go and watch him. He's going to brush him by, and he's going to pick this off. Watch what happens. So he's here. He brushes him by. He said, no, I'll take this. All right, he reroutes him, just totally destroys the route, takes over the play, and Hillsborough threw it to the best receiver on the field.
13-0 now as Hollander attempts Adams to hold. And the kick is good. So Rancocas Valley now off the 22-yard pick 6 by McQueen. Leads at 14-0. We'll be back with the Rancocas Valley kickoff right after this.
Yeah, definitely a miscommunication there. Good focus.
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
Back here at Rancocas Valley, the pick 6, 22 yards by McQueen. You don't see that too often, Sam. Same player scores both touchdowns, one on the offensive side, the other on the defensive side.
Yeah, not since Heisman Trophy winner from last year from Colorado.
Back to receive it, but letting it go was Carana, and that's going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. So 14-0 now, and I would have to say that they have really hurt themselves in this game, have the Raiders. They've had opportunities, but right there, they get the opening kickoff. That's something that they look forward to, and then nothing.
About the fumble on there when they're going in for the goal line was the biggest example of, hurting yourself. But that pick 6, really puts a damper on what you're trying to do in terms of using Swartz to control the game. You got to open up. Even if he's having a big game, you're going to have to open it up.
At the 20. Schwartz gets the call and looking to get to the edge. But again, whatever they talked about at halftime, and I know Coach Lucas was kind of demonstrably talking to his defensive line during that first half of play. So whatever they drew up, it's working.
You change the laps from penalties to every yard he gets. That's a lap you got to run. that'll motivate him.
No gain on that play. In the first half, he was ripping off 5, 6, 8, 10 yards on a pop.
You just have to make them beat you with something else. I mean, it's just, ridiculous to have the one person that's destroy you.
Right back to throw, holding the football. Now he's going to be knocked down for a loss inside the 20-yard line, or they're going to mark it right at the 20-yard line.
So he's clearly out of his comfort zone, because if they threw this on timing alone and not necessarily seeing that the receiver's open, it could be 1, 2, 3 right there, number 1. But easier said than done, especially if you're not the current starter. You have to come back in, get all the timing down. It's just not an easy thing to do.
So on their both drives to start this second half, they've been behind the sticks. That's not really their comfort level. 3rd down 10.
Yeah, and everybody in the box should be going to their prime running back. The only other person so far in this game to hurt you is number 1.
Right. Holding the football, throwing it to the left side, and this one is intercepted if he got his feet in before he went out of bounds.
That's a pick.
And he did.
Now you saw the corner drop, but actually it was the safety who Daniel Rivers King, who's everywhere, by the way, all game and all season long. But anyway, he makes a great break on this ball. He looks it in, and looks like he was able to drag 1 foot as he got to the sideline. Right there, look at that. And then a little bit of excitement on the sideline, which caused a penalty. It's just the distance he covered on that break. You really couldn't see it, from this view. But out here, that was at least 18 yards from when the ball was released to where he came over to get that.
Don't they normally give them a warning before they call a penalty? I don't think they're going to mark anything off, or are they?
Well, if they threw the flags, they still give him a warning. But just a great play.
He can do it all, can he?
He has been, right?
He has. Bellamy, left side with room. Inside the 20. They're going to actually mark it they're inside the 25, but they're going to mark it at the 25-yard line. So pickup of 6 on first down.
Well, heck, you get 6 yards and run. I mean, then it's not a bad call. If they can keep that going, keep it going.
So back-to-back picks here to start this second half of play. 14-0 now. Red Devils lead it, looking for more at the 25 on a 2nd down and 4. Bellamy has room, almost breaks it just inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And that's twice this game, Sam, that they've had just one tackler who was there to prevent the pick, the 6, and they got it.
They don't even have 8 in the box. They have 7 because they're worried about the pass, and you should be ripping off runs of, 8 to 10 yards until they bring somebody else back in the box.
Did pick up the first down, ball at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, this is definitely a formation you run against.
They're going to throw to the right side. This one is complete to McQueen, who's had an outstanding game. He's scored a touchdown on offense and one on defense, and he's really starting to show off here in this ball game.
I mean, if you look over, what he's done throughout the season, whenever he's around the ball, he's going to make plays. It's just a matter of, getting him the ball. I mean, he's been a playmaker all season, and he's going to continue to be one.
Pickup of 9 on first down.
Just a junior.
At the 10-yard line. Adams is going to attempt to run, now cuts it back. He's collected after a pickup of 1, maybe 2 yards, but did the right thing, not looking to force the issue here.
I think this was a missed handoff, something about he bobbled it a little bit. I don't know if it's a read or not, but just the mishandling of the snap just threw the timing off in the whole play.
So we'll have the football inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Bellamy has a big hole on the left side, looking to spin away, but can't do it. Inside the 10-yard line, they're going to mark it right at the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up
First and goal from the 5.
So that was a good cut, right? But it was harder because he was running full speed before he got it. You really need to tamper that down a little bit, give him a chance. He'd hit that cut full speed rather than making a last-second reaction. I mean, it's great that he has the vision to see that hole, but everything is reaction rather than just hit it and get it.
2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line for RV. Here's the toss to Bellamy. Bobbles it for a second, now spins, keeps driving to the goal line, but he's going to be about a foot short, and it looks like Hillsborough is saying there might have been a fumble, but there wasn't any as far as the officials are concerned.
Going to be 3rd and goal.
That's the appropriate cut. We just like to see him put 2 hands on the ball, and 58 said he ripped it out at the end, but they said he was forward momentum was stopped, I think.
So let's see what Coach Lucas dials up here at the 1-foot line. Will it be Adams?
Where's JJ? Where's JJ?
That's right. Well, they do have someone who runs like him by Algani in the backfield. Let's see if he gets the call. He does not. It's Bellamy. Bellamy looking to spin away again. He cannot break the play, and so it's going to bring up a 4th down. So an opportunity for Hillsborough to kind of turn the tables here, having to turn aside or looking to turn aside. Rancocas Valley.
You have to go for it because it changes the whole dynamic of the game. Even though 17-0 is probably insurmountable, 21-0 is absolutely changes the whole dynamic on what you do offensively, and you're going to start passing more and gives RV a chance to make big plays. We'll see.
4th down at a foot, maybe less than a foot here.
All right. This is when they have Birdsong going motion and need to throw it back. Let's see.
Adams takes it to the house.
A whole nother look, and it's hard to stop that. You haven't seen it all game long. Then they saved it for this time. It's really hard to stop that, especially with a mobile quarterback. Great execution. You're going to see this zip motion all the way across. You got to go with that. You have to respect it. And he just hits the hole and has 2 missed tackles.
So Rancocas Valley has scored twice here in this 3rd quarter, going up 20-0 now. They'll look to tap on the extra point, and this one
was he in the neutral zone?
Bad snap, no good.
Right over the center.
The extra point attempt is no good.
A defender looked like he was rushing at the last second, but no call there.
So they lead it 20-0. 5:03 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
Timeout, 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 timeout. Hey, bring it in, let's go. On the move. Come on, let's go, homie.
Bring it in. Listen up. Get tight.
Hey, guys, listen. This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there.
And we need to regroup. Hate.
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 Hate. Hate. Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields,
But in our country.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
To stop it. Stop it. The anger.
The hostility.
The pain.
Carrana and Schwartz back to receive it. Hollander to boot it. Gets it up in the air. Carrana takes it at his 7-yard line. Across the 15. They stack them up. Going to be down at the 18-yard line. So that's where Hillsborough will go to work. Now down 20-0. So do you think they are going to change their philosophy on offense? I mean, they really have been shut down. You talk about the scoring in the second half. One, of course, was a pick six, but they've picked off 2. And I think it's really the defense that has really stepped up here after giving up a lot of yards on the ground in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, you have the backup quarterback in who has played this year, but he's still coming off and not starting the last couple of weeks or whatever. And you're behind, so now you're going to pass. You're going to go away from your best player, and it's no wonder why the defense has excelled in terms of turning the ball over there. The Hillsborough's offense is playing with one arm tied behind the back right now.
Ogunsola in combination with Jason making the stop there. 1 yard. What a huge difference between the halves for Schwartz.
Mm-hmm. And it's shame on RV's defense if they allow him to get a bunch of yards this half. You have to say, okay, well, number 6, number 1, somebody else beat us. Not number 2.
2nd and 9, throwing to the left side. This one's complete across the 25 to the 27-yard line. That's Carrara.
Pass goes to number 1, Hamid Kamara.
So Aaron Bright, who has shown he has speed, did not drop the way he's capable of that time. And if he looks at this film, he's going to say, oh, man, I could have got there and disrupted that play. And he certainly can, based on what I've seen earlier.
3rd down and 2 for the Raiders. Right, Schwartz, marker on the play. Schwartz powering off the right side, and I don't think he got the first down. Let's see where the officials are going to mark it. He did not, based on what we're seeing here, but there is a marker, and I think that's going to cost Hillsborough 5 yards. And again, legal shift is the indication.
Illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard
Let's take a look.
penalty.
don't know, either the back was moving early or I missed it. Maybe it was the receiver down there.
Result of that penalty, it's going to now be 3rd and 7.
Ball moved back to the 21-yard line. 3rd down.
There was
7.
a choice, Tony. You know, they could have went 4th and 2. Right?
Yeah.
But on this side of the field, I'd be surprised if Hillsborough would go for 4th and 2 inside their own 30, but there's decisions you have to make.
A lot of shifting there on the defensive line for the Red Devils. This one's going to be thrown over the middle and defended well.
That's good defense. That's good defense.
Pass intended for number 4, David Amato.
Is it Mayor McCoy?
Yep.
That's good defense. Now, he did have his left arm wrapped a little bit, but he's trailing him, stayed on the top shoulder, swatted when the ball came. I mean, to make that completion is really tough.
Damian Amato, the intended receiver. But great work. You can see he just reached that right hand around and poked the ball out, and that's what they're taught to do when you play that position.
All right, it's a good thing his punt is going. I wasn't going to a whole diatribe about where you're supposed to put your hand. I'll let this punt. Oh, we got time. So I always tell guys, it's tough to have the ball going to the receiver and your hand swatting down at the same time, timing that up. What you really want to tell his defenders is just to stick your hand straight out in front of the numbers and let the ball hit your hand, and then you can rip it out. It throws off the timing problems there. So if he was doing this here, he did a great job as it was. You just stick it out, and he wasn't going to catch that either way. But so we end up with 4th and 2 anyway.
Shigari will be punting. Harrison retreating inside the midfield line. He's going to be waiting for it at the 45.
They tried the old Buddy Ryan trick and put 15 guys on the field. Although he did on punt, right?
Yes. The kick away from Harrison to the right sideline. This one's going to go out of bounds in the territory of the Raiders. Hillsborough. So another opportunity for the Red Devils to expand this lead. They lead it 20-0. 3:04 left, 3rd quarter.
They really got to put together a good drive here, only because you want to take any chance of Hillsborough thinking that they can be in this game. Hillsborough's looking for a turnover, not just stop. They're looking for a turnover.
At the 47, look at this. It's Adams shifting out now. The Bellamy is in the backfield. He gets the direct snap, throws it back to Adams. He tosses downfield for the touchdown. 47 yards to McQueen. Did I mention his name before?
I don't know if he's here today or not, but so they had direct snap to Bellamy. Adams went left. Looked like it was going to be a Wildcat situation. They did a sweep reverse. You have the quarterback throw it. Mike McQueen, I might be the closest one to him on that play. Was able to pull it in because when you're running like that and it's wide open, the ball's up there for about a day and a half. So it's a lot tougher than people think it is. And because he has the hot hand, he's able to pull it in, score the touchdown.
So Hollander will attempt. Adams to hold. Placed down and booted. And good.
Jamison Hollander's extra point is good. The score.
So now 27-0. The Red Devils pull away here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to keep it here.
I like these plays, Tony. I like these types of plays.
That was the thing of beauty. Well, on November 15th, the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce presents Winterfest by the Sea, their 5th annual holiday shopping extravaganza. The event takes place inside the Civic Center. Craft vendors, food vendors, and strolling Santa will be present. Shopping hours are 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. November 15th at the Civic Center. Horse and carriage rides begin November 22nd at noon, starting at 6th and Asbury. Don't forget, Santa arrives in downtown Ocean City on November 28th. Remember, Ocean City twice as nice in the fall. 27-0. What a difference a half makes, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they don't have 28 like somebody suggested, but 27 is close.
Again.
That's going to be a touchback.
Carrata having trouble securing it. It goes into the end zone, and that is a touchback, so bring out to the 20-yard line. So I've seen a lot of that last few weeks on kickoffs, even punts where they fumble it or they can't really pick it up cleanly.
Yep.
Saw it again there.
That's a muff, and so they can call it a touchback because it went to the end zone. No harm, no foul.
2:51 left in the third. Well, if you didn't see the first half, you would think that Rancocas Valley totally dominated this game, but that wasn't the case in the first half.
Yeah, the score is not an indicator of how at least the first half was played.
Schwartz gets his best run of the second half, picks up a first down across the 30 to the 31.
But that's not uncommon. Sometimes you have individual great plays, sometimes individual great players that determine the game, and you only need one play to score. So you can have, 34 other bad ones in the half and 20 good ones in the second half. Who knows?
At the 31. Wright fires to the right sideline. This one is incomplete, intending for Logan Janikowicz.
Okay, so let this go on by. Let him know if he's lonely, I'll be near you every time you pass the ball.
He had an outstanding first half.
He was placing in there, wasn't he?
He was amazing. Those are the kinds of throws you see from high-level quarterbacks in college and, of course, in the pros, where they're able to just drop it in there above the defender.
Now, nothing.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Nothing since he got hurt on that scramble where the defender hit his ankle. He's kind of limping a little bit, so he's been kind of down since then.
Schwartz to carry, nothing at all there. So off the incompletion, now no gain on the running play. They're facing a 3rd down and 10, and this is not really where they want to be. Although I guess no team wants to be in this situation, right? 3rd down and 10.
Everybody's aiming for that 3rd and 10, huh? Let's see if they play it safe or they're going to actually try and get the first.
Again, that low snap, that's been the case all game. This one's thrown to the right sideline. That was intended again for Janikowicz.
Again, how do you know you have a good cornerback? You didn't even know he was out there. Because every time he's on the guy, it's incomplete or they don't even throw it aside. And that's Gunner, C.J. Gunner, doing it again.
Yeah. So they'll be forced to punt the football one more time. Shikari will kick it away, and Harrison waits for it at the 4-yard line.
I'd put a speedy guy back there next time.
Ball inside the 30-yard line, going to be touched up at the 26-yard line.
Now, I'm not changing my rules, Tony. I'm not changing things up. But that one was okay to let go because of the point of the game you are, the score. It's smarter. Not if you don't have a clean catch, just let it go. It's 27-0. You don't want to give them a cheap possession on your side of the 50-yard line.
And Beasley put some pressure on there on that kick. I mean, he played it smartly. He didn't try to go at the punter. That could cause a 15-yard penalty and a first down. So, but some pressure.
Yeah, you got that point where you're allowed to dive at it, and you can never hit the punter because you're 2 yards in front and 2 yards up, and you should never run into the punter, even if you're laid out flat.
Bellamy close to a first down. It might be short. No, he does have it. That forward lean enabled him to fall forward and pick up that first down.
Yeah, he's feeling it. He's just as strong now as he was in the first couple quarters as we get to the end of the third.
Osterley back in the ball game for the Red Devils on offense.
Maybe they can get all of their 42 running backs a chance to touch the ball this last quarter. The number keeps growing, Tony.
Look to his left, did the quarterback Adams in the flat, but instead threw it over the middle for the first down. That was Carter on the reception. So good eye movement there by the quarterback Adams.
Yes, that was good. He looked out wide. He left his first choice, Came back inside. Carter missed the catches. It gets the first down. That's all he does. Catch and get first downs.
First down at the 47-yard line for the Red Devils. This probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. Adams looking left, throwing left, and this one was caught by Osterley. Wow! Where he's the tackling machine on defense. Don't tell him he can't catch.
Yeah, he said, hold on, coach. Let me show you what I can do here. It's the same hands that you use for a takedown, used for a tackle, now used for a reception. It's like a multi-tool. It's a Leatherman.
Impressive. Of course, without Doppler at tight end, again, we say there have been a lot of players inserted there, and if that's what he's doing from the tight end position, he's a welcome addition.
Yeah, because he's not as tall as Doppler, so you can lose him in there, and he can get out and make plays.
Inside counter. The race, I believe, on the carry for a couple, maybe.
And with that gain of 1, that is the end of the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play as the Red Devils.
Look at the focus. Going down. Look at the focus.
Yeah, tremendous. 27-0. Rancocas Valley really does the job in this third quarter to take a big lead, and we'll be back with a fourth right after this.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage.
Rancocas Valley with a second down at the 22-yard line of their opposition here, Hillsborough. Adams rolls right, going to lob it to the right sideline, and this one is dropped by Bellamy. Try to put some touch on the pass, but unsuccessful.
He's more of a slinger. If you watch his arm movement, how he throws it, he just got to put it out there and throw it like he normally throws it. And sometimes it might be a little harder than it needs to be, but it's going to be more accurate rather than trying to do something totally different.
Well, they say that you got to have different ways of throwing the football. Mm-hmm. If you have somebody who's 5 yards down the field, you don't want to try to throw it through their chest. It just makes it too hard to catch.
It does, and then the other side of that is if you change your throwing motion and you don't have those three arm motions over top side, the accuracy loses.
Third down. Birdsong in motion. Adams again going to go up top, going to take it himself. Left side, got the first down and more along the left sideline, angling for the left corner of the end zone, and he is in there for the touchdown, 23 yards, and that's a good sign if you're a Rancocas Valley booster.
Yeah, he put some fix-a-flat in that tire, and he's able to go now. Tony, we reached the magical number of 33. I'm going to let you handle that one. But this is a good job of sitting back there, letting the rush come upfield. He knows his speed. He's not as fast as he was before he got injured, but he's going to get back there pretty soon. And he's just letting the rest of the teams on the schedule put him on notice. I'm back.
With that score, there will be a running clock as we are now at 33-0. RV on top. Hollander to attempt.
Ooh, did that make it?
It is no good off to the right.
They're gonna have to get that fixed for the games coming up. You got to be able to be as reliable as he's been. He's kicked over 100 PATs and extra points. He should be able to make that automatic, whatever it is. I'm sure they'll work on it.
33-0. RV on top. We'll have their kickoff right after this.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Parent Chief Chapels has been part of the greater Mount Holly community for more than 180 years. Community service and participation are both part of their heritage. When you have need of their services, call 609-267-0399.
33-0. We have a running clock here. The rest of the way is Rancocas Valley has blown it open here in the second half. Hollander. Get along the ground and fallen on by one of the up people for Hillsborough.
Jamison Hollander's kick fielded by number 8, Anthony Guerrero.
Big boy got it.
Guerrero falls on top of it. They'll start out from their own 32-yard line.
First and 10.
So there's only two things you can't do. You can't bite on a double move, and you can't fall for a screen. You know, or in those gadget plays. You sit back, you let them run their stuff, wait for them to make a mistake or like that.
So that's really, when you have something happening that is such a recurring theme, continuously snapping it low to the quarterback,
Second and 8.
it's really surprising that they can't get that fixed. But I guess it's like having the yips when you're playing golf, right?
Yeah.
You want to fix it, but sometimes
you make it worse, right? That one's actually at his waist. So they added to the misery and
saw it again there.
That one was definitely low. You know what?
Another great throw. Knighton defending on the play, and the reception hauled in by Carana. Wow.
If a high school team can throw passes like that,
Third and 2.
yeah, you have the rush, you have the second level, you have underneath coverage, and over. I mean, there's not much you can do other than watch them catch it and line up for the next play.
Just right over the fingertips. Drops it right in there. Still, though, facing a third and a long 2.
Time for Schwartz. There you go.
Schwartz gets it, looks to reverse, and he is going to be tracked down from behind by Ogunsolo. Great play there, tracking him down from behind, trailing him, but able to catch up and make the tackle.
Look at him. Look at Ogunsolo. He's on the backside. He gets through 77, and he waits for his Schwartz to change direction. He makes a play. People know about his sacks, but his tackle for losses and disruption of plays are almost just as valuable.
Yeah, he's not just a sack artist.
No.
Like his counterpart on the other side, Beasley. They both also are two of the leading tacklers, period, on the team.
Complete players.
They're going for it here on 4th down and 4. The throw, this one over the middle, is complete for the first down to the midfield line and to the 49 of the Red Devils. This one, however, was thrown by Amato in there at the quarterback position for that particular play.
He didn't shy away one bit throwing that ball. He's put the ball out there his past couple of plays, like, you know, just like he's supposed to. It's really good.
So I don't know if that injury that Wright might have suffered in that first half is having any effect on him here, but Amato again looking for some room, gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll about do it.
Well, that was Amato last time. I made that mistake. Okay.
On the run.
So it's really difficult to come back from 33-0 if you don't have a running clock. With one, kind of impossible.
Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of that 0 right now.
Second down and 10 from the 48. Motto, quick throw to the right side. This one is complete and struggling along the right sideline, and that is Podgent, and he's impressive. I mean, he's good size, and he's able to break tackles as well.
Look at Knighton come up on this play, square his body up. He chops his feet, he gets balance, and he makes a good tackle, hits him to the sideline. We'll check it out in a little bit, but good technique in terms of defensive tackling.
Third down. Look at this in the backfield.
Still up, though.
Ogunsola.
Okay.
There to meet him in the hole. And boy, I tell you, whatever they told him at halftime, Sam, on defense.
This was the last play when Knighton comes up, see him square, make the tackle. Really good job.
4th and 10.
Ogunsola and Swartz sounds like a law firm or something, but a good meeting behind the line of scrimmage. Did a good job.
Aaron Bright comes out hobbling a little bit, but seems to be okay, and that brings up a 4th down, and this time they are going to punt the football from the 47, 48-yard line, 49-yard line of Rancocas Valley. The clock, of course, just continues to run as we have that 33-point advantage for Rancocas Valley. Good snap. Gets the kick away. Inside the 20-yard line, going to skip out of bounds at around the 19-yard line.
I mean, that's an effective punt. I mean, at this point, you don't want to return because, any of these skill positions in RV, you can take it to the house anytime they want. So you punt it out of bounds, you get good distance, you minimize the damage here.
So the likelihood is, they're going to win this game. There's no doubt about that. They're probably just going to run the football to run out the clock because it doesn't stop.
Yeah, only a score, injury,
timeout.
Or timeout.
Yeah.
Save timeout for last because it shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen.
Stewart getting an opportunity. We haven't seen a lot of him lately.
JJ was calling for him.
2nd and 7.
Picks up 3 on the carry. In the early going, he was the player they brought in for the tough yardage, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
Move the pile.
Approaching 5 minutes left.
Let's look at this receiving core. You got Harrison, Knighton, McQueen.
Harrison makes the reception and looks like he's going to have a 1st down. So going to the air here.
They should have put a lot of fear in people right there. Adams slinging it out there, blocking downfield. I guess they got the note from the coach. Although he actually did a really good job last week. I don't know. Maybe it was the other ones, but he being Knighton did a yeoman's job getting downfield and being unselfish and helping his team out.
At the 31. 1st down for the Red Devils. Give off the right side. Breaking free is Stewart. He's got the 1st down. Powers his way off the right side. And he's got the 1st down. And that's what we've come to know Stewart as.
JJ Stewart always delivers.
1st and 10.
Ball moved to the 45-yard line.
And, this time of the game, you're fresh. The defense has been out there all day, probably on both sides of the ball, maybe half of them. And Stewart's been there resting his fresh legs. He can do some damage.
And, of course, emotionally they got to be a little disappointed at the score, 33-0 here late in this game.
Especially how it started.
Theresa off the right side picks up 3 or 4.
Handoff to Hakeem Teresa Jr. Gains 4 on the play. Will bring up 2nd and 6.
It's good to see them, getting this inside blocking practice. They guys still have to communicate. They still have to double team, come off blocks. There's techniques. There's things they have to do. This is the time where you can tell how far a team's going to go based on how effective they are doing the small things.
Teresa stays in the ball game on a 2nd down and 6 from the 48. He'll get the call again, left side, looking to turn it upfield, does so. Picks up 3 or 4 more. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. 3rd and 2 to be precise.
Will bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so you got Teresa bounces it out here. And you have the defensive back get inside the receiver, and that was the reason why I didn't go even further. He had an opportunity to get out wide if he just had the block downfield.
And as we mentioned earlier, on a 3rd and 2, Stewart checks back in.
JJ.
2:30 left in this one. Birdsong in motion, and boy, have we grown accustomed to that.
This has to be on Hillsborough.
Flag on the play before the play began.
So for the season, it's been like 50-50.
That's right. Yeah.
But this is a big one because it incurs a first down.
As a result, that will be first down for the
Approaching 2 minutes left in this one, and they might just have to run 3 or 4 more plays, and this one's going to be in the books.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for JJ to break one. It's been foretold.
Stewart pounds off the right side. Interesting there with Adams actually holding the ball out to the right side even though there was nobody there. And then coming back to the left side.
Yeah, they put Zach in now for that last QB.
All right.
Zach Merhar.
Also, they have number 19 in the football game, so I'm going to leave the pronunciation to you.
I actually worked with the coaching staff and got phonetic pronunciations of all the players.
Birdsong with the toss across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's a tough one for me.
I left it on my desk. So we'll have it next week.
Okay.
3rd and 7 with under a minute to play.
OC is his first name. So if he's as good as Humandura,
there you go.
Third down coming up, 3rd and 6. This should be the last play of the ball game as we're down to 30 seconds left. 33-0. The Red Devils on top. Give off the left side. Powering his way forward. Nice game, but more importantly, that's going to be the final play of this game. That was Algani on the carry, and that'll do it.
Oh, that was Algani?
The Hillsborough Raiders 0.
Emil Algani. There you go.
With that victory, the
So,
Red Devils will face
after
Washington
leading at 7-0 at halftime, Red Devils turned it on, both offensively and defensively in the second half to pull away and win it 33-0. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this.
Please drive safely and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle? Miller Ford has a great selection to complement any lifestyle or budget. Plus, not just any car can be certified pre-owned Ford. Only the best cared for vehicles are chosen and then backed with Ford factory coverage, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, special financing, a clean Carfax report, and 24-hour roadside assistance. Find an affordable, reliable, and certified Miller Ford today. Miller makes it better. Route 38 Mount Holly and 24/7 at millerford.com.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
So Rancocas Valley, a tale of two halves, no question about it. They led it at the end of the first half on a 34-yard pass from Adams to McQueen, but then they really turned it on in the third quarter. Pick 6 by McQueen, so he scored from both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And then a 1-yard run by Savion Adams, and then a little trickeration as Bellamy gets the handoff, tosses it back to Adams, and then he throws a 47-yard touchdown pass again to McQueen. That made it 27-0. And then again, Adams closed out the scoring on a 22-yard touchdown run that made it 33-0. And Adams starting to get back into the flow on the ground a little bit. And, of course, that's going to make it so much more difficult for the defensive coordinators to plan for him, as he can both run it and throw it.
Yeah, there is no plan for him when he's fully active and can run and throw it. You just let him run on you and score, and hopefully you do better. But now he's coming back, he's getting better, and the only thing is they're still evolving and growing. You can see it through each game, and then obviously you can see it week by week. These players are coming back, they're doing better. Those 4 losses are neither here nor there because of various reasons. But at this point in the season, they were super aggressive in the second half. I would like to see them start the game like that. We all know that the coaches do it for different reasons that we are not aware of, so we're going to trust what they're saying and doing. When you win a game against a team that you're supposed to beat in a convincing way through offense, defense, and even special teams, it's a good sign. They're trending in the right direction. All right, they're getting set to where they need to be to take on this big powerhouse of Washington Township. And if they're going to have a chance in shocking them and shocking their little world, they're doing what they need to do.
And it must be disappointing for the Raiders because in the first half they had opportunities, many opportunities. They fumbled the football at the 1-foot line, and of course it was recovered by Rancocas Valley. That was probably the key play in the entire game for them because that would have tied it at 7. They were unable to do that. They got close a couple of other times, but then the penalty, the 5-yard walk-off, and then a 10-yard holding penalty, that just bogged down a drive, and they were unable to score. But the thing that really impressed me the most, Sam, was in the second half. Yeah, sure, the offense scored some points, but it was the defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got 2 picks early on in the second half. One was a pick 6, of course, but the key was not the interceptions. To me, the key was they changed up whatever they had to do to stop Schwartz, who was killing them in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we're saying is this. When another team has success, what do? Do you try and overreact and do too much and cause it to get worse, or do you buckle down, stick to the basics? And that's what RV did today. Even though Hillsborough didn't score any points, they had some good plays. They had a quarterback dropping the ball in there. They had some, a turnover and things. But no matter what happened throughout the game, RV stayed the course. They stayed within their game plan, and they did what they had to do. And this outcome is as good or better than I'm sure they would have hoped. So good for them.
Big plays in this game, and of course a little trickeration there with Bellamy getting the handoff, tossing it back to Adams, and then of course the touchdown to McQueen. So they kind of did it all, but not only do they do it all, Sam, they also gave some things to Washington Township to prepare for, to think about now that they may have not have seen before.
Man, from coaching, they just gave Washington Township 6 more hours of film to watch. There's all that kind of stuff. You got to look for these signs that'll tell you when that stuff is coming. And with all their backs and all their players and the variations of formations and sets, you don't know what's coming next, You can only hope that they're not as successful as they want to be.
So once again, the final score, Rancocas Valley wins it big, 33-0. I'd like to thank, our producer, Vartan Sarkisian, and, of course, our videographer, that's Dan Collins, my cohort here, the incomparable Sam Jenkins, for his great analysis, and those highlights were really great for us to analyze as well. So really want to thank the producer again, Vartan, for all of that stuff. And we'll be back on Friday evening as Rancocas Valley will go on the road to take on someone they've played already this season. But I think it's going to be a tough test for them going on the road. But I think coming off this game, the way they were able to produce, and the key is how they were able to slow down that running game, which Rancocas Valley knows Washington Township does extremely well. Mm-hmm. So once again, the final score here from Rancocas Valley, the Red Devils, 33, Hillsborough, 0. For Sam, this is Tony. Hope you enjoyed it. So long for now.